Hello all, and us here bringing you a nice summary of this quiet carry knife. It's the original, the one and only, the Waypoint. It's right there. What are we looking at? Real quick, just blade length. For those who want to know, 3 1/4 overall, 7 1/2. Pretty decent ratios, honestly. Wonderful, wonderful knife. Simple as that. This thing is a minimalist, wonderful knife. It is a bit expensive, but there are reasons for it. I'll talk about those. What are we looking at? We're looking at a titanium liner lock with an inset liner in Vanex. It says it right there. Vanex Super Clean Steel. This knife is basically completely corrosion proof, or darn near it. The liners, I believe, are LC200N, and I think technically LC200N can corrode. Vanex may even be able to corrode a little bit, but they're ridiculously hard to corrode, if not coming close to impossible. So everything on this knife should be completely corrosion resistant. What do we got? We also have phosphor bronze washers in the pivot, so you're not getting drop shot. But those washers are done well. They're very smooth, they're very consistent. When I first got this knife, I was surprised by how satisfying it was. It's very snappy. I missed that. It's very usable. It's centered. No play. Wonderful. The thing is very thin. This is a small, very pocket-friendly, EDCable knife. You got a deep carry clip with just a continuous rise, no flat at the end, which I like to see. I mean, there's a tiny bit, I guess you could say it rounds off a little bit, but it works wonderfully. It is much tighter than most... Oh, man, there's a little bit of tap there, I guess. I may have just bent that in there. It's much tighter than most wire clips, I will say. It is reversible. And if that tap bothers anybody, you can easily get rid of it. You just take the clip off. You should be able to probably flip the clip the other direction, so it's sticking out this way, and just bend it down a little bit. That'll get rid of the tap. But it is a bit stiffer than I would have expected for a wire clip. Ergo's super neutral, super comfortable. This thing is wonderful in that sense, in almost every regard, honestly. Every grip is fine. You have great access to this lock bar. You have a hollow ground, super stupid thin and pretty dang sharp Vanex blade with minimal billboarding. Quiet carry in Vanex, don't mind that. Thumb studs are your only real option for opening, and thankfully they're great. This blade also folds up into almost the handle perfectly. I mean, it's a little way out, but who cares? It's very gentlemanly, very office carry, very nice. Very nice. That's kind of what this whole thing is. It just feels smooth and slick and nice. It also breaks my, I guess, golden rule. I hate knives that make use of the concept of show side only. I want them to be on both sides. Design aspects have to carry over through the knife. When I got this knife in a trade, in fact. It was brand new, but I got it in a trade. My immediate thought was, I'm going to resell this thing. Get some money out of the trade. As you can see, it's still here. This knife won me over, and it is, I think oh, I screwed that one up. Really? Okay. I think it might be the only knife in my collection that completely breaks that rule of show side element not on a lock bar or lock side. It still does have its little dots, but this texturing, I would love to see it on both sides. Of course, you'd need to then put us flat under the clip and all that other stuff. and then you could consider putting it on the flat onto the clip over here, but I still wouldn't. I mean, you can carry it left hand, but you're going to be on top of this, and honestly, this might not actually rip up your pants too bad. It's very fine. It's very, very nice, though. It feels wonderful. It does. It gives that grip. It's really nice. Like, this is just... This texturing, this diamond texturing, this fine stuff, yes. All day, yes. They knocked it out of the park there. Would I love to see it on both sides? Sure. Ooh. Do I intend to get do I intend to buy future quiet carries? Yes. The whole thing is just wonderful. It really does, for as simple as it is, yeah, you're getting into the expensive range. It's over $300 and stuff, or is it over $300? It's at the high end. But you're getting Vanax. Vanax is an expensive steel. You're getting something that is completely corrosion resistant. It's designed with intent and purpose. And honestly, it feels like it substantiates that value better than a lot of other knives. Right? What you're getting feels good and better and a step up over your standard $200 liner lock or frame lock. So it sort of explains itself once you get it in hand and you've experienced it. The last thing I want to mention is the sharpening choil and plunge grind, and there's not really much of a choil in there, but the plunge grind basically drops almost completely instantly down, and there's the stop pin is attached, I believe, to the blade right there. You can actually see it as I hit the camera. So yeah, you can cut in a sharpening choil, no problem, but as it is, there's nothing to get hung up on. So I know some people like that. Is what it is. You may want to cut in something, may want to not, may not, but you got a lot of life on this thing. The Quiet Carry Waypoint is coming out a little tiny bit. There you go. Oh, also T8 all around. Why don't more companies do that? Yeah, it's gone. Still centered. Actually, no, you know what? I think we're still a little bit out. I'll have to put a little Loctite in there. Perfect. And perfect. Yeah. Quiet Carry Waypoint. A very purpose-driven knife, very usable knife, very easy seeable knife, very function-forward, but really, really well done. Yeah, I like this. That's all. Thanks for watching.